I think what stuck out to me was just the dark comedy that you're able to achieve in this film. It's really serious and dramatic. There's also these great moments of dark humor, and liked how you were able to find those comic moments amidst all the drama.
Well, I think life has moments of absurdity, and even in the darkest moments, there's still moments that are quite funny, even though they're dark or sick, So I think that I was just trying to reflect, reality on some level and have fun with it, but also, I think that in a form of, in art and entertainment, you get to take reality and also push it, as far as it can go while still grounding it,
This movie also has some of the most revealing and love scenes we've seen in a while, sex scenes. And I wonder if you're ready for it to become Netflix's sexiest movie, because I can feel it being slugged that way sometimes. Will you be happy with that identification? I
mean, it's definitely, there's the film is happens to have some fun sex scenes and I think, sexiest. I don't know about those labels, but
Right.
But sure. I think it's definitely, there is a sexual nature to the film.
One of the things I really thought was really nuanced, the way you handle it, was the way sex becomes a transaction between them as the film goes along. So it starts off as a very sort of mutual thing, and then by the middle, it is a transaction, and both of them are looking for it and treating it that way. So I wonder if that was how you approach that aspect of it, making it part of their financial world.
I would say, in terms of the, as the relationship, as the cracks form in the relationship, and as Luke becomes more emasculated, he is unable to give that to Emily. And I think that's more what I was going, for with that. And, this is a couple that had this animalistic lust for each other, in the beginning of the film. But as soon as Luke, starts to, feel insecure or not, as soon as something, as he starts to struggle with something internally, he's unable to give that to Emily, and I just wanted that to speak to some of the gender power dynamics, and what I was trying to explore.
It's interesting. The final sex scene in the bathroom, especially, is going to be very closely watched because the way it edges into violence. And I wonder what the conversations were like of staging that scene, and how, if there was ever a point where you felt you pushed it too far and had to pull back and choreographing that moment.
I mean, I set out to make a thriller about power dynamics on the ugliest level. So for me, it always had to escalate to that moment because, that's the only way for Luke to reclaim the power over Emily in that moment, through physical dominance, because he is physically stronger. So for me, it always had to go to that place. And then the ending is about, what is Emily going to do about it? How is she going to hold him accountable?